Hey guys, how's it going? This is Melinda. It's day 5 on the Food Lovers Fat Loss System 21-day Metabolism Makeover, and it's almost the end of day 5. I will be going to bed shortly, and I think all in all I had a really successful day. I had a couple of observations too, so let me just go through my day real quickly. I got up early. I got up actually 20 minutes earlier than I usually do, which to me was a great accomplishment because it showed me that I was starting to get a little bit of energy, and I wound up being able to cook all my food this morning and have my snack and make my breakfast and make my lunch and bring my snacks, and it was perfect. And then I got to the shop, and I went through my day, and I had a little extra energy. I feel like my digestive system has finally gotten regular, if you know what I mean. And so that, of course, gave me a little extra burst of energy too. So I'm really excited about that. Also, today was our focus day on water. And I'm not sure I did so well on that. I have my water bottle, and I did drink a bunch of water during the day. I then went to this thing tonight, and I drank a lot of water there. So I'm sure I did well. I just didn't write down all the water that I drank. But if I really think about it, I think I hit my my quota, and I know definitely that tomorrow I will. So I feel really good about that. Now tonight I went to a birthday celebration, and there was a lot of food there. If you remember, I was gonna have to struggle with that one, and I think I did okay. I wasn't perfect, but the rest of the day pretty much was perfect, so I didn't really feel bad about it. What I did indulge in is they had some sushi, so I had that, which I figured was good because it's seafood, and then the rice was the carb. There sandwiches there, and what I did was I took like a ham and cheese sandwich, or I think it was one of like those Italian subs or something, and I took the bread off and I just ate the meat. I figured that was like a little protein thing too. And then they had those veggie sticks, the veggie crisps there, and I had some of that, which I know is on the approved list because I have some in my house. All in all, throughout the night, I had 1 glass of wine, and actually it wasn't even a full glass, it was maybe 3 or 4 ounces. And then the rest of the time I drank water. When they cut the cake, I brought a piece of the cake that I made last night, that yummy chocolate cake. I keep saying that, but I just want to let everybody know it's actually called the yummy chocolate cake. It just happens to also be delicious. So I brought my own cake to the birthday party, and and I'm really happy I did because it's so good. I really highly recommend people make that. It's on page 87 of the snack and treat guide, I think it's called, and it's really, really worthwhile. Just don't do the frosting. Okay, I actually wrote down some of the things that I noticed about myself today that I wanted to share with you. I said the thing about the regular digestion. I was definitely more regular than I've been, and I think it can only go better from here. My energy was up, and I got up 20 minutes early, which I told you was a good example of that. I feel lighter. I know yesterday I was complaining that I didn't feel lighter, but I do feel lighter today. Maybe it's emotional. Who knows? But I feel a little bit lighter. Oh, this concept of cheese as a condiment. I didn't really get that. It's in the book, and it's on the audio series. To look at cheese as a condiment, to look at fats as a condiment, and not to eat them as a protein or not to eat them as an indulgence. And cheese is a really big thing for me, like a big downfall, I guess one could say. And this morning I was making my omelet, and I put the egg beaters in the pan, and usually I just throw shredded cheese on that and let it melt to oblivion. But today I only used a little bit, and I didn't really notice it till later, but I got the full flavor in there, and that was pretty cool. I always knew that I didn't need all that cheese, but it just tasted so good. So for the fact that I could get the taste with just a little bit was really awesome. Today my pants felt looser, and I don't know if it was real looser or if it was because I'd stretched them out, and so they felt looser because they are stretch. They're jeans with some stretch in them, so I don't know if I stretched them out and they felt looser or if they were actually looser, but I will choose to believe that my pants are starting to get looser, even if I'm not really noticing a difference. Okay, so then I had, this is a funny story. Yesterday, at the shop, I had one woman come in, and she's like an old customer. She's a little crazy, and she's very old. And I hadn't seen her since like last summer. But she said to me, she goes, "Oh, you're looking thinner, you're looking thinner." And I knew that she was probably just trying to get a discount or something. But I chose to take that as a compliment. I was like, "Oh, well, thank you. I'm actually trying, and I appreciate it." Especially since it was like day 4, so I knew that, and I hadn't seen her in a year, so I knew that she probably didn't remember what I looked like last time I saw her. And then I had 2 guys this week, customers, who asked me out, and they're crazy and creepy and blech, and like no chance in hell. But I'm like, you know, here I got 2 guys checking me out, and I'll just choose to pretend that they're not terrifyingly scary. But so that was cool. What else? Well, you know, I guess that pretty much sums it up. I know right now, talking to the camera, that I sound a lot more energetic and happier than I have this last couple of days. Especially the fact that it's like 10:30 at night and I've had a really full day. My days typically start around 5 o'clock. Excuse me, 6 o'clock. And I'm still a little bit wired, so it's going to take maybe some sleepy time tea to put me to sleep. I noticed that I'm really happy. I feel content that I'm doing something for myself. I am actually keeping this really quiet from people who know me. I'm not out there telling the world that I'm doing this program, which I usually do. I usually tell everybody I know, thinking that making myself accountable to them is going to keep me in line, wherein the actual effect is that it just makes me self-conscious when I do have a slip up or maybe don't follow something perfectly, and I feel like they're looking at me like I'm, oh, she's a cheater, oh, she's doing something wrong, no wonder she's so fat, she doesn't follow her own intentions and whatever. And you know, I've known people like that. I know people who are always saying every 5 minutes that they're on a diet or they're on a new diet, or, oh, on Monday I'm going to start again. Oh, by the time my birthday comes around, I'm going to have lost this amount of weight. And the years go by and nothing ever changes. And, you know, in my own head, I look at them and I'm like, oh, they're the kind of person that says things and never does anything. So I think it's better for me this time that I'm accountable to you, this video camera, and whoever's watching me. I'm accountable to you and to me, and that's it. And no one else in my life. Well, except my boyfriend, but he watches this sometimes, so he's in that. Yeah, so I guess that's it. What I want to talk about in the future is I want to go through like all my I want to show you some clothes. I have so many clothes that I've been saving for when I'm thin, and sometimes I go shopping and I buy things that haven't, you know, that are like a size 4 and they're on clearance, so they're like $10, and I feel like it's not a big hit on my wallet, and that one day I'll fit into that. Well, not really a size 4, maybe a 10. I have some items that are size 10 because that's my ideal size, frankly, and I'm like, I just want to get into this, size 10, but I haven't been a size 10 for at least, let's say, from 2003. Maybe I was a size 10 for about 2 minutes. So I don't know. I wonder, does anybody else have that? Does anybody else have that wardrobe where they have every possible size to cover, you know, skinny clothes, fat clothes, you know, bloated day, you know, fat pants, regular pants, I don't know, skinny pants. I have all of it. And thank goodness in my house I have an attic to put it all in, because otherwise it'd be a little crowded in here. Okay, well, I hope everybody had a great day today. I don't have any videos of food to show you today, sorry. But I'm gonna make the lasagna on Sunday. All right, have a good night, everyone, and I will talk to you tomorrow.